You gotta have house music all night long. With Manchester made me funky.
House music to me is pretty much everything really. It's something I listen to every morning, still, afternoons, in the car, at night, and I'm still a mad fan of collecting house music and always have been. My sound is funky, it's vocal, some would say girly, but it's definitely uplifting. I think for me the standout track with the transition, the track that I always think of when I think between old school and kind of what we now call funky house, I would think is Gat D'accord Passion. It's a tune that I still listen to regularly, and if you listen to that tune, it's just amazing. Works well. My top 5 funky house tunes, these are all tunes that I play and that have worked for me for years on the dance floor. So I would say at number 5 I would say Pleasure, My Friend Sam.
Shouldn't bother. There's too many reasons you can make me cry. Feel what you feel when I touch you, and you touch me all over and over again. I can never get enough of you. Might as well love you without no shame, 'cause my pleasure is pleasing. Yeah, I get my pleasure from pleasing you.
Number 4 would be Strings of Life.
When you have to put up with all the lying, the cheating, the backstabbing, so many years, too many tears. Then I realized I didn't have to suffer like this no more. I'm stronger now, stronger on my own. Yeah, you can't hurt me, boy. No, baby, 'cause I'm stronger on my own. You wanna go it alone or go alone?
Number 3 would be Milk and Sugar, Stay Around.
I can stay, I can stay, I can stay, I can stay around for it. I can feel what you get, and I know now I've no need to worry. You're all the best thing for me. I can stay.
Number 2 would have to be, I would say, number 2, where is that number 1? No, number 2 would be Afropeans, Better Things.
Big and small things, all kind of freaky things. We got better things coming at ya. Save the best for last, let the past be the past. We got better things coming at ya. All power mighty high, almost touch the sky. We got better things coming at ya. Got my Pepsi Cola drink. Tell me what you think. We got better things coming at ya.
We got better things. We got better things. We got better things coming at ya. We got better things. We got better things. We got better things coming at ya. Coming at ya.
And at number 1, I think it would have to be. Matt's track. I don't think technology itself's killed the dance floor, because I think that a good DJ will always stand out because of his choice of music. But what I think technology has done, which has made it difficult for all DJs, is put the tunes that are out into everybody's lap. In the old days, you would go out and you would look for vinyl, and you might have a shop that you had a relationship with, and they would save you white labels and promos and that kind of thing. And that's kind of all gone now. So really, once a track's released digitally, everyone has access to it. So it's still really about digging deep, and even on the sites that I look on, trying to dig deep and find those nuggets that probably not everybody's playing. But I don't think technology necessarily has killed the dance floor, but I think technology has made it more difficult to stand out as a DJ, if that makes sense. I think house music is in a very healthy place, and I think COVID and the lockdown has probably, as crazy as it sounds, it's probably helped it. It's given it a break, it's given it a bit of a hiatus. The live streaming has given a lot of people an appetite for what we play. So I think it's looking very bright, and with the likes of, Glitterbox and Defected really leading from the front with that sort of vocal, funky piano sound, the older type sound, and making it new and introducing it to an audience that's just probably never heard it, I think it's looking very healthy. It's all the ingredients. It's a good bass line, it's a good melody, it's usually a simple tune, and inevitably a vocal is the deal breaker. I think that's what makes it stand out. Well, I think Manchester was at the front of the club scene very much so, from the very late 80s, and probably up till probably 2005. I think things started to change then. The whole music scene itself changed. It was, the sound changed, and I don't think that was for everyone. So I think there was some damage done unwittingly with some of the sort of that electro sound and things. And I think it's struggled. Manchester has struggled sort of in the last 10 years, and we've seen a lot of good clubs, good nights go by the wayside. But I think, there's always been something burning. There's always been the seeds of something that could be good again. And I think, like I've said before, after the lockdown, I think people will reevaluate the situation. And I think, hopefully, that some good quality nights will spring up from the ashes of what's happened. I'd say it's quite tribal. It's a 4/4 beat. It's something that kind of makes you dance, even if you're not into it. You'd still find yourself rocking. And all the latest kind of so-called dance music, a lot of it springs from old house stuff anyway, and it's music to dance to, definitely. Well, they're everything. It can't work without them. I mean, we've proven that with some attempts to kind of do these sort of, if you like, trimmed down versions of club nights in different venues, and it's almost impossible. They are the lifeblood of it, and I mean, for a DJ, without them, it's like a comedian without an audience, or even like footballers struggling, as you can see, without a crowd. So we need them, and we need them more than ever. I just know that as a community, as a society, that people talk about wars and what we've been through, and we have been through things sort of that are bad. And this is very different. It's a bit of a silent enemy, and we never know. And unfortunately, we just have no timeline. But guaranteed, once this is over, it will all come back, and it'll come back stronger than ever. And like I've said before, it's given people time to kind of reflect and plan. And I, for one, have been thinking about moving forward and what that means in terms of music. And I've been looking at lots of other kind of setups, like I've said, Glitterbox and everything, and there is so much scope for this sort of our particular nightlife to move on and to get bigger and better. So I would say, don't panic, stick with it if you can, and it will come back.